So this one is coming as a big shocker to all Zimbabweans. Or is it? Mugabe refuses to be buried at the National Heroes Acre. What is happening here? What may be the reason? Okay, of course, the big question that comes when one hears that Mugabe has refused to be buried at the National Heroes Acre, the first question that pops into mind is he dying? Has the doctors told him that he is left with a few days to live? And why would he say, do not bury me at the National Heroes Acre? Is he trying to refuse ED the honor of burying him? Because all of a sudden Mugabe is now a revered man, with this statement becoming one of the most popular statements in Zimbabwean political fraternity, that Mugabe was better. Is Mugabe still bitter at ED, and was he better? These are all questions that pop into mind. Big up to everybody who is watching us live right about now. So what we're gonna do right about now, yes, forgive me guys, background audio, I hope you can hear me loud and clear, and background audio, I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Remember, we are broadcasting without electricity in the city, and it is a pity. Yes, so we keep receiving these fake headlines that Eskom begins 400 megawatt power chichi to Zimbabwe. There is no power here in Zimbabwe. These guys, I do not know why they keep lying. The electricity problem is still a big problem in Zimbabwe. We do not have electricity in the city. It is a pity. I do not know where the 400 megawatts is going. I don't know if it's coming to Zimbabwe, then they are selling it to other countries, as these corrupt guys always do. But yes, there is no electricity in the city, and whatever headlines they are giving you, according to me, they are lies, because I am not seeing the electricity. We are not seeing the electricity. Tanzwane kutenga petrol pa kuno kuti guruza ma generator. Big up Kuda Donga says, I love British. Personally, I do not. Dylan Severa, the boss, Melissa Moyo, enough respect. So why is Mugabe saying do not bury me at the National Heroes Acre? We're gonna have a discussion. Okay, mafungiro angu nini? Ndiye kuti Mugabe is trying to avoid being humiliated. Mugabe is avoiding humiliation, because guys, paka akangonzi asi hero apinde pachino ichi. Let's say afa azvinaona kutwara kuzvekufa kwemunhu, but ndiye atanganya yekutwara zvekufa kwake. Zomuza apinde pachino ichi asi hero. That would be very big humiliation. You see, so what do? You take that power away from your potential humiliator. You will not have the decision. Do not bury me at the Heroes Acre. Okay? Tuku akaramba kandemuri tuku yakaramba, maybe mkumuri kwa tuku kunyangari majelas, but still as number vila zadzikisira status. So we have a track record yekuti kuramba kuvigwa pa Heroes Acre akudzikisire status ya mono yewo hero. Alright, the other reason might be trying to deny ED the honor of burying him, because ED will go down in history as the man who buried Mugabe. Aningane two titles: the man who removed Mugabe from power and the man who buried Mugabe. No, Mugabe is not dead, but he spoke when his family went to visit him. Big up our Rekai Tendai Mawoyo Jiri say Blessing Ribeiro, enough respect. Kuku Donga Melissa Moyo says, as long as Mwewaenda. David Chimbanje Jiri say how is it guys? As people are saying, where is your face? The boss unenge uchipo ere. Boss ndakapispoa 50 mavotes kuno ku Zimbabwe kuno kuvanovhotera zita re-political party. Alright, Gladman Magigwani says Mugabe is useless. This man made us to suffer for a very, very long time. Dai akapa chimuti kuna sekera mai kare ja ED jese zia ja November dai kusina. That is Gladman magigwani munoti guys ni comment hanzi dai akapasekera mai but iye Mugabe pachake aiti hakuna anokodzera kutora chimuti ichi munoti chine nyaya iyoyo. All right, and the British knows how to rule. Personally, andivadi vanhu vai vanonzi varungu ngatimbotore nenyaya yevakomana ku British. Remember ndio vaikupai mazupu musinga afford kutenga motikari. All right, vakasira vana vavo ma inheritance kuti vazukuru nevazukuru vachararama. Isusu takasirwa ma inheritance api makomboni kumaprazi being laborers. I do not know, but I think indigenization period, of course, tiri madofo munyika muno makazara vanhu vari corrupt, ana mupfumira vanenge vachikubira imari dzenyu vachitenga zvinhu zvisina musoro. But tanga tane chimind cheuentrepreneur muno muZimbabwe kwete chikuda kusenzera munhu. That's why you see kuti nyango vakomana vakauya nemaindastry akaita sei hakuna muZimbabwe achada kusenza. That's why muri kutorerwa magetsi kuda kumanikidzwa kuti musenze. That's why muri kudhurisirwa fuel. Look at zvino izvi kuti slavery yadzoka yava nezita nyowani rinonzi iro austerity nemukomana uyo anonzi Mtuli anonzi akagona stereki ane track record yekuti akagona kusenzera varungu zvinodadisa varungu ari kugona kufadza varungu. But honai varungu vari kubiga mukomana uyo. But chii chiri kuitika muZimbabwe civil ndiri kutempera less than 50 US. So me personally vakomana vari kunyika iyi chinyika chinotonora ichi andivafarire. Kukudonga says do not spend your time talking. All right, I will keep quiet and tongosiya video yakadai so udani spend the time ndichita say shamwari. This video is about talking. Verenga description. Joe Piri Felix ngapiwe mazuva ekurarama mudhara Bobo Tendai Inai Ziri say Runyararo says I'm watching. I want your opinion, I want your perspective. Yes, and amboviga vange pachikomo tiri kumeendesa pachunhu ichocho. That's nice on Rusike. Inspire Africa Consultancy yaminoti advertising yakana chindudze zvizhinji. Patson Chopeyama. All right, Patson Chopeyama namba adzibude ndaona kuti uriwe kuri Patson ka rigging. You are rigging the channel. Is it true? So he's supposed to give. I'm watching from Cape Town. That's Rosie Mugumira, Runyararo, Priscilla. Enough respect everybody who's watching us live. Yes, he is said to have said that when his family went to visit him in Singapore, ndo parkunza kataura Bobo akauta muri yake kuti akomana musandikande pachikomo chiye. So where does he want to be buried? He says, bury me next to my mother Bona, bury me next to my mama. That is Mugabe saying akomana ndirigeyi kumusha kwangu kwa jimba paside pa mai vangu. He made it clear that he does not wish to be buried at the National Heroes Acre anymore. He does not want to be associated with Mnangagwa and all those who he now views as betrayers, as his betrayers and tormentors. He says he doesn't want them to sing and pontificate over his dead body. He has informed really about the decision. So I mean maybe I could ask out in a KG. Don't sing over my dead body. You are my tormentors. Saka Mugabe ari kuvigo paside pamai vake Sali ari ku Heroes Acre ari kusara ari oga nekuti vanhu vese vafunga kuti Mugabe achada kuvigo pedyo na Sali. But would it be proper to bury him next to Sali when he now has another wife, other children with another woman? I think it will be a dishonor. I don't know. Chichinoitika komana kana murume akambeta mudzimai anditika mudzimai oshaika ovigiwa ko murume akazofa ane mumwe mudzimai munomuviga pedyo nemudzimai wake wekutanga here? Ameno, I do not know. Never Sando say Kukudonga says love ED ambo yapiwe wafana vanounza nzwisiso vachakurumidza kudzosa British mukutonga. Yes, no problem. Izvezvi vari kubisa Indigenization Act. Mutemo wega una pamaZimbabwe nsimba. You take our mines, you give them to the Russian, you give them to those guys. Come on. Iron Age, matateguru yaichira warongwa soya kuno kugu. Muruku wapa kuti vachire maminerals edu. Mwapa 70%. Mwada kubisa mtemo. Unosimbisa munu mtema wa indigenization. Unosimbisa mu Zimbabwean. Mwapa mati bana imimi. Kushanisa ma US dollar ne Forex. Right about now in Zimbabwe. Who is allowed to use the Forex? Only the so-called international investor, who I call the looter. Zimbabweans, indigenous Zimbabwean, is not allowed to use the US dollar, but everybody else is allowed to do that. What is that? Atina Pusa. Atina. Watching from Kadoma is Blessing Ribeiro. We know what you are doing. Now, is that equality? When you say this group of people, just because they are foreigners, can use the Forex in Zimbabwe, but Zimbabweans, you are taking away the power because you want them to work, and austerity, while you create inheritance for your children. What are our children and our children's children going to inherit? Felix says, I support you, Mavet Ane Utsinye. Yes, and we know that. We should never forget, guys. We should never forget these times. Never forget. Never, Sando. Alright, so what I'm going to do right about now